It's going to be one of those summers when fall arrives right on Labor Day. It's rather nippy today. Only in the 60s. It hasn't really been warm all month. And after that one big storm we had no rain for about 3 weeks. So, yeah, it's looking like fall is setting in. I'm probably going to take most of the garden out this week. It's been in bad shape for weeks, and there's no point in keeping things anymore. The only thing I'll probably keep is the orchid peppers, which you're looking at here. I found out they turned from green to yellow to orange to red, and they aren't even starting to ripen, so they've still got a way to go. And those sweet 100 tomatoes are going to go to a chicken coop because I don't like them. Over here, that is a Red Warty Thing, I think. I thought it was a I thought it was a Racer Plus, but it's not. It's a Red Warty Thing. Over here we do have a Racer Plus. There's another Red Warty Thing, I think, right down there. These are the only guys who are making me keep the garden in. The really green pumpkins. But once they start to ripen, that's the end. We've got powdery mildew all over the place, and it's just a mess. There you go. It's a big racer. That is a huge racer. Let's see how my hand looks on that. Oh yeah. That is a large pumpkin. Yeah. Wow. Okay. And another racer here. Oh no, that's a Red Warty Thing. That's a big one. And let's see. That's a racer down there, but I don't know if you can see it. Maybe this way? Okay, I gotta get my hand in there so I can see what I'm looking at. We have a kind of cloud cover today that we had during the eclipse. So you can kind of see the difference if you look back at the other video. Oh yeah, these leaves are falling apart. Here we go, where's my hand? Well, I can't see it, but maybe you can on camera. That's I think a Red Warty Thing. I don't think that's a racer. It's got some warts on it. Another big racer behind the leaf there. Another big racer out in the middle of the garden. No, that might be... Let's see where that vine is going. That's a racer. Okay. Corn was a disappointment. I did eat one. I showed you a picture of it at the beginning of the video. Or maybe I'll show it to you now. Hold on a second. Okay. Not much corn to talk about. And the stalks are drying up. So I won't be trying this kind of corn again. It does taste good though, I gotta say that. Here we go with our poor little, ouch, excuse me, the mosquitoes are still out here even though it's cold. Our poor little watermelon that is not going to like the cold weather. Let's see here, lots of weeds. Here's our other watermelon. Now I know with these they slip off the vine when they're ready, so I'll be watching them for that. But yeah, they really didn't get a chance this summer, just not warm enough. Those are my volunteer tomatoes. And I'm going to save some seeds from those, I think, because they're kind of unique. They're smaller than a regular tomato, but they're bigger than a cherry tomato. And they have really good flavor. People like them, so maybe I'll try to cultivate them. There is a very large cargo, and hopefully that'll turn this week so I can get these vines out of here. We had a cargo growing on the sidewalk here, but I think it's going to die because it's not getting any nourishment from the sidewalk. Usually they put roots down and they just can't do it there. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to clean out the garden, like I said, in the next week and a half or so. And next year, nothing here but Everest. I found out that with Everest you have to buy a packet of 100 seeds. So I may, early next spring, I may be giving some seeds away, or not giving them away. I might share them, let's put it that way, because they are almost $20 a packet. And we may set up a little PayPal situation if you want a couple seeds. Okay, I'm going to go into the garage and show you our harvest. Did get a Red Warty Thing out of the garden this past week. Nice size. Not huge, but I'd say about 10 pounds or so. Here's a little tiny, either eraser. I think it is a cargo, actually. Yeah, that's a little tiny one that I pulled because I thought it was really orange, and then it turned out it was really green, so. And this one, I don't know what it was. Oh, this is definitely a eraser. Yeah, this came out of the corner of the garden where there were two pumpkins growing together. Pretty good size. So that's a eraser. And here's the ones that have been here all along. So I did pull Big Moon 1, and there are going to be pictures of that at the beginning of the video, or at the end. Maybe I'll put it at the end. That is now in its new home. It was only about 45 pounds because I could lift it, so it wasn't that big, but they were happy with it. So I won't be growing those again next year, and no giants next year, just Everest. And I don't even know about Red Racer next year, unless I grow it in a whole different area. So yeah, we're going to have about 17 pumpkins overall. A lot of them have been given away so far, but we're doing pretty good. I'll be back in a second. I'll end on my big sunflower here. That's a mammoth. The mammoth fell over. I've never seen a sunflower do this, but it's growing on its side. And over here, I forget what these are called. Very dark. And the bees love them, which is great. And that's doing pretty well too, but these sunflowers had a lot of challenges this summer. And over here is where I may grow the Racer Pluses next year. It's an extra little yard. But, you know, it's full of weeds. Might as well get rid of it. But we'll see. We'll see what next year brings. So anyway, say goodbye to the garden as we know it. Season's pretty much over. And I'll see you in about a week and a half.